Good morning everybody, and welcome to my blog. This week's video is going to be a midweek review, and it's going to be on the SmallRigg video light, and it's basically called a RM03 macro photography LED light. That's a mouthful and a half, isn't it? But there you go. It's basically SmallRigg's Bendy Light. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do a quick unbox. We'll check out all of its contents and what's in there, and then we'll have a quick look at its settings and what they do, and then from there we'll pop down to my local woodland and we can see if we can find some mushrooms, which is basically what I bought this for, mushroom macro photography, and then we'll do some light in there and let you see what I think of it. Just a quick disclosure, I bought this with my own personal money, so this is not a collaboration, it's not a sponsored video. So without further ado, let's get this undone and let's have a look in the box. Okay, let's do the unboxing. So we're going to go inside first, and we have the operating instructions first, so we're just going to move them over to the side at the moment, and let's come out of there. And we're going to got the light. So this is the actual RM03 light with its diffuser at the end. So I'll take the diffuser off for now at the moment. So that's one diffuser, one light. Take this part of the box out, and then we have a ground spike. So obviously that screws into the bottom of the light there, so we'll put that on there later on. We have a USB-C charging cable, USB-C 3 to 2, that'll be the charging cable for the light. We have a clamp, which basically screws on the bottom of the light. Quite strong that is, that's a good clamp. That's going to sit on there. And then on top of that we've got some barn doors. Quite cute little things, aren't they really? So there's you go, that's the barn doors. Put them down there, and we have a cold shoe, which is basically screws onto the bottom of the light and then that slides into your camera, so that's going to go to there. So one cold shoe, and then we have a spotlight where we can put that on the end of the light in a second. We'll do that in a minute. And then we have some shapes to use with the spotlight to give different background effects. So that's the box there. Let's have a look at the actual contents now. So basically we have one SmallRigg light. I will put the diffuser on. There we go. So that's one SmallRigg light itself. One spike. One cold shoe. One charging cable. Barn doors. Spotlight. Shapes for the spotlight, and then obviously the operating instructions. Okay, so what we're going to do, have a quick look at the light now. So we're going to have a check in the settings. So basically this is the Bendy Light here, as you can see, pretty cool. So first things first, let's turn it on. Okay, so that's it. One click on the power button and it's on. We actually have a 5 settings. That's 1 power, 2 power, 3 power, 4 power, and that's it, maximum power there basically. As you can see, it's a pretty cool bit of kit this really. So if I hold it there like so, you can see it on the wall there. If I take the softbox off the wall, you can see how harsh it is on the light there, and then we've got a spot as well. So what we can do is extend that out and then mix it into a spot lamp basically, so which is pretty neat as well. So if you're going to get your lamp on a solid base like this, and then obviously you can see it working really well on that camera there as a spot lamp. Let's bring it back, big soft light, let's bring it back into a spotlight, back to soft, make it even softer by putting the diffuser on the front softbox, and then again, there you go. So pretty cool, excellent. A couple of the add-ons obviously is you've got your spike. Your spike is going to obviously be great for when we're going in the woodlands, and I'm just going to stick that into the ground and I can move around all over the place. That's the general idea. We've got the clamp here as well, so we've obviously got a clamp as well. So if we've got anything like a table or a tree or something like that, you could clamp it on there basically, and then obviously from there you then got your base, and then obviously you do your stuff like as such, which is pretty cool. So I'm not going to be using that. The one I'll be using will be the spike. Take that off there. Obviously the USB cable, we don't need to talk about that, that's just a plug in there. We've got a cold shoe plate here as well, so again that would screw into the bottom of the actual the lamp here like so. That then can come into your camera, which is quite cool really. I quite like this as an idea. So that then could come across there, so you can take your pictures and then you can actually have something down there and then photograph something in this area straight in front of your macro lens, or you can do it from the side. Pretty cool really, isn't it? Good bit of kit. Okay. Obviously on the settings again, so we've done the 5 powers. We actually have colors as well, so we've got a C button here. So you're going to click on the C button, so you then go to a warm light with obviously all the different powers, and you see the difference in there. It's a warm light basically. We then have a red light, and you can see there, and a green light and a blue light. And I'll go back to white light again. There you go. Pretty cool, eh? So that's that. So we've done the hot shoe, we've done the different colors of the lights, the powers of the lights, we've done how the lights spread, the softbox and all that. You can see it there, that's working really well. That's pretty cool. There's a couple of other little things like a barn doors, which is quite cool. So I'm going to take that off there, and I can just put the barn doors on. So again, so nothing there as such, and then we can bring the light in. Barn doors, this, so literally just concentrate your lights down one area. So there you go, so you can literally just keep it down the side. And you can see the barn doors working, which is cool. And then we have a spotlight as well. I can click on there, and again that's going to go up to there like so. Okay, but this is used in conjunction with this little slide in here, and there's a few gimmicky little filters that go in the back there to give some shapes on the background. So I've actually put one in there, and then we're going to put that into there like so, and you can see that coming in there. So again, that's your spot lamp. Let's have something different, so we'll just change the colour. There you go. Pretty cool, eh? And again, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it basically. So there you go. So basically that's the light, and obviously with the USB there is an issue with this thing here. It keeps flopping around all the time. You could probably do some tape just sticking that down there, because that just keeps popping off all the time. A little bit, so it just flops off all the time. But that's the only issue there. But really, really good, really well made, absolutely solid, nice and smooth. Really, really good to use. Very, very impressed with this. So basically, yeah. Really like it. So I think what we're going to do now, we're going to basically head off into the woodlands, and we'll put it into action. I'll be using this with the spike, and that's all I'll be using. So I'll either be using the diffuse with that cap on there like that, or I'll just be using direct light. And let's go and find a mushroom and get on and do the next part of the video. Okay, so we've managed to find a couple of mushrooms down here. I've got my little Olympus here ready to rock and roll basically, so I've got little legs so I can get down low enough. So what I'm going to do now is set up over here, and what I'll do, I'll bring you into the camera and let you have a look at my setup, and then show you how this SmallRigg is going to work. Okay, so as you can see my setup, I've now got my camera as low as possible. You can see the mushroom there. Basically I've got down as low as possible there. Mushrooms over there. I've just done the first stack, and basically I did it at a 29 exposure one, 29 focus stack. And basically what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the light into it and light the mushroom up now. So I'm going to be using my SmallRigg lamp here, and you can see it's working on the camera, so it should work on the mushroom. So what I'm going to do now is going to go and set up over here, push it right into the ground, and then what I want to do is I want to backlight it slightly. So I'm going to come from back here, take my softbox off, so I'm literally backlighting it. There we go, and that's looking good there. I've got a couple of small cubes as well, which I'll put in the sides. So I've got a couple of small SmallRigg cubes. These don't last very long, but they do the job, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, and again turn this one on. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put them either side of the mushroom, and one's going to go here, and then the other one's going to go here. And that should be my lighting scenario all set up now. Let's see what the lighting looks like on the mushroom now. So it looks really, really good. So it's obviously a bit bright on the mushroom now, so what I need to do is stop it down a little bit more now. So I'm just going to make my shutter speed a bit faster, just to get the same exposure. And that's good to go. So I think I'm ready to go there now, and I'm going to take my first picture. So try and keep the camera still. Okay, so you can now see the lighting setup. It looks pretty good there. So again, And this square rig is really handy, I must admit, with the spike on it. You can see it coming in there, lighting the mushroom, take it out and bring it back into there. That's lovely. Obviously I've got these little dinky ones as well. You take them out there, got a bit more depth in them, but they all work together. It's a little mini studio basically, so it works really well. So there you go, that's another one done. And there is another mushroom over to the right hand side. I might try that, it's right next to a tree, and we'll have a look at that one. Okay, so what we're doing here at the moment, we've basically come down really low. We've got this other mushroom here. It's quite a big mushroom and it's moving around a bit, so I'm kind of hoping that we will get the stack out of it. But it's moving around a little bit, but there's some autumn colours in the background, so I've come down really low so I can get a little bit of colour above it basically. So that's the whole idea. It's really dark. And I'm going to do one picture, I'm going to do one stack and then see how that one goes. And then what we'll do is bring you around the back of the camera and then we're going to put the lights on it. Let's just do this one quickly. Hopefully that will work. Hopefully it won't move around too much. And that's done. So I'm going to bring you back behind the camera now. I think what we're going to do, we're going to light it first. So it's going to bring you down into there quickly. So turn the light on. And we've got it there. So again, I'm either going to come under, but I think I'm going to use the little cubes to do that. So I'm going to use this one to do a backlight. So I'm going to come down to here, push it right in there, lift it up there. I don't want to get the light in the way. And that looks pretty good like that. I'm going to go and check behind the camera. And now I'm going to use the cubes. So I'm going to put the cube on the right hand side. So that's going to sit down here. So there's going to be another third light coming down to about here, but not as much there. So that'll do. Going to put you behind the camera, let you have a look. Okay, so we're behind the camera now. Have a quick look at that there. All the lights are still on there. So you can see it's now being lit up from there, which is looking pretty good. I'm going to zoom in close. I'm going to focus at the back of the mushroom. And that's it there. Bring it forward, and go beyond forward, and then that will do. Come back out. And then I'm going to take that picture, 4 seconds and off it goes. Okay, I'll just let you have a quick look at this square rig again, so I'm giving you an idea of what it can do. So it's quite impressive, I'm quite happy. It's really simple to use. As I say, you can come down here, you can come down there and lift up from below. So you can lift the mushroom up that way, which is quite nice. You can then do your side lighting, which is nice. Come back over here, do your backlighting, and I haven't even moved the peg yet. So you got your backlighting there, which is pretty cool. That works. You can move it around, push it in again, and again I can then backlight the mushroom. So you can see the mushroom working there, so that's not looking too bad. And once again, from behind, take the softener off. I can spot it and just brim the edge of it. There you go, just catch the edge. Really nice. See the tree working there? So there's loads and loads of potential with this. We'll move it over here. And again, you can see there, see into the tree there as well. That looks really nice. Pull it back. Put the softener on it. That's a really soft light then. So there you go. So pretty good. And I say when I use this in conjunction with my little other square rig lights, it's quite nice actually. They all work really well together. If I just pull these out of my pocket, 1, 2, and again if I stick one in there, so it's just so easy to place. And there you go. I think that's enough to give you a little demo of what this little light can do. Okay, I think that's it for that mushroom now, so we're all done and dusted. Right guys, I think that's just done for the day. I'm just going to bring this light in and I'm going to just pick up a bit of light under my brim there so you can actually see me a bit easier. There you go. Pretty good. So in theory you could actually put this on top of your camera and use it as a little bit of a fill light as well. So yeah, it's pretty good this is. I think in conjunction with the other little cube, square rig cubes, it hasn't been too bad, but I think what I may do, I might buy another 2 of these, and then I'll have a little studio then basically, so I can have a main light, a fill light and a hair light, and then I can do all my macro stuff. The good thing about this is the batteries last for a long time, and there's no indication of the batteries dying, whereas my little cubes have already died, so it just shows that they don't last very long basically. But this is really good. I love the fact that you can zoom in and zoom out and you've got the softener. Yes, very impressed. So yeah, so if you like what you see, please feel free to like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated, and then we'll catch you on the next review.